The Joy of Functional Game Dev, Project 1, Episode 15. Please like and subscribe. Hello again, everybody. Nice to see you. Here we are in GitHub. The release is titled End of Episode 14 at Start of Episode 15. And the tag is v0.14. But now without any other ado, let's go over to the Trello board, where we can see that this time up, we're looking at the timer freezer, which means we head back over to gameicons.net. And before going forward, one of the things I was remiss with doing is these are free to use, free in quotes. They are provided under the terms of the Creative Commons 3.0 BY license. And what that means, it says right here, you can say icons made by blah, available on gameicons.net. So what that means, and there are multiple authors, it means that we have to go and find out who that heart icon belongs to. And I really like it. Now, it's made by Lork. So what we're going to do, because we do have to attribute later, we're going to go to our assets. We're going to make the heart texture Lork. So, and now we're going to look for a snowflake. It's also made by Lork, so we want to have a snowflake texture, also Lork, so that we do not forget. And also we need to mark down in here, that we need some sort of about credits screen, so that we can properly attribute our artists, because while they are providing their stuff for free, it is best to attribute and give little links. Then also, so there's heart, snowflake. Snowflake we'll keep with white, I think. That seems reasonable. So snowflake. It's either that or I'm going to go up blue. So pound. Up. Scissors are up. That's very blue. Maybe I want to go with a 8/8. That looks sufficiently cold. And let's take on the SVG. There we are. Open show in folder. Let's take it over into here. There's a guy. Alright, but we got that part, and let's take the whole thing. Let's copy it, let's paste it somewhere, and then we're going to lock these together. We're going to make it 36. 36. So it's 36 by 36. We're going to zoom on in. Zooming on in. So that going to where's the let's select nothing. Did this just before. Back. Oh, ungroup. Alright. There we go. The paint is undefined. The stroke paint fill. Really? Not defined. Solid color. That is 0, 0. Okay, so now I'm going to group them again, Control G. And what I'm going to do is export the bitmap. We're going to put it in the correct place. We find out that I have really weird things all over my hard drive, various things. Here we are, and this is where the bin directory, so the thing is here. We'll call it Snowflake. Export it. We're gonna hope that it's there. Snowflake? Okay, cool. There it is. Oh, but this is the PNG. We don't have to make the XNBs out of this. We can just put it right in the content directory. Bring that bad boy in. Content, start.png, and Snowflake. And don't forget, he is content and copy of new. For our next trick, I'm going to copy that Snowflake texture. Oh, now Snowflake PNG. Did it really change the case? This is always the goofiness. Why, so it did. Huh. Plenty of times in the past I've attempted to change the case of something. Maybe Windows 10 finally gets it right. Okay, so there's Snowflake. So, no, we don't need coin there anymore. Delete it. So much fun to leave things just kind of hanging out. So we can, there's no reason to not play field. So the fonts, and then sound effects. And maybe a better naming convention for a lot of these sound effects would be a good thing to do. But, yeah, not this time. Maybe next time we'll have a convention. Or maybe we'll have subfolders. Who knows? A snowflake texture. Now, naturally, we have to have alright, so our board state, we're going to have a heart, we're going to have a, we'll call it a freeze, and it's going to be one of these, because it is going to be an option. So, freeze cost, let freeze cost equal 10, let freeze time equal 60.0 seconds. That's going to be, this is going to be interesting. Naturally going to start, I've got to start out these things. Heart none, freeze equals none. And what's the deal here? So the score has to be at least 10. Okay. And then it will freeze for 60 seconds. I need another, the freeze time remaining. Float second. So, So here's my concept behind the freeze. The freeze kind of works like the heart. It will show up when you have enough cash to buy it, and then it will freeze for 60 seconds. However, when it's frozen, your mood is also frozen, and so you don't get the benefit of it. So you don't get the speed boost for having a mood, having a heart and having the mood. At least that's what we're going to start with, and we're gonna try that out. And we should really have a freeze timer remaining. So there's all that. So we're going to remove the time. So decrease times. So decreasing the mood time should only happen when so currently if it's at 0 it stays the same, but we should have it if it's 0 or board state dot freeze time remaining is greater than 0.0 second. So if freeze is in effect, then mood time doesn't go down. Similarly, and at this point we just say let decrease time remaining float second board. We're gonna do this. We're gonna board state. It's a bit of a refactor, but we kind of need to do this. Decrease time remaining. Delta. So it'll do that, but it's not entirely true. So if board state freeze time remaining greater than 0.0 second, then it's going to see this is the else case. Then board state, else the board state will decrease that. And then of course we have to be able to decrease the freeze time. Decrease freeze time delta create. Keep spelling it decreate. It's decrease. And it is similar to a degree with the decreased mood time. So we'll start with that. It's the freeze time. But the freeze time itself does not freeze. So if the freeze time remaining is 0, then board state. Else, if delta is greater than that, then that's that. We'll go freeze effect over. Otherwise, that minus the delta, which means we need a freeze effect over. So let's go to the declaration of the definition of that. Okay. Go to the renderer, handling the event, mood effect over. We'll freeze effect over, and get your own sound effects. We won't have it yet. And of course, while we're at it, these are board state. We naturally have to have a pick up freeze. Let's have that. Over here in render, we will will, at the moment, use that. And get your own SFX. Or borrow it for now. But now we have multiple things that we can buy, more or less. And so, alright. Where's the one where I showing the board? So update. So it's always under move avatar. Okay, move avatar. Where you at? Move avatar. Show heart. And we're gonna have another one that says show freeze. Show heart. Alright, show freeze. If the word state dot freeze is none and the score is greater than the freeze cost, then with a freeze equals some random is that. But now it's no longer that simple, because now I can buy a heart. I might have 10, which is enough to buy a freeze, and then buy a heart instead. And if the and since I can't, yeah, we need to make them disappear when there's not enough. Else if board state dot score is less than, so if it is none and that, if board state heart is sum and board state dot score is less than heart cost, then we need to make it disappear with heart equals none. Okay, so similarly, if the freeze is sum and the score is less than that, then make it none. Otherwise, leave it alone. Okay. Means you can blink on and off and go to different spots. So, but that's okay. That's cool. So we move the avatar, we show the heart, we show the freeze. And then also, yeah, you can go ahead and buy a heart when the freeze is on, but it will not work. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this freeze thing, so we're gonna try this out. And then also update. So in my move avatar, there's the $8 eat heart about eat freeze. This freeze may just completely unbalance everything. So eat freeze, eat heart. So we'll borrow eat heart. So eat freeze. Freeze. And the state of the freeze. And the freeze is none. Score is that minus freeze cost. And the freeze time remaining is the freeze time. And pick up freeze. Yeah, these are looking very much like Mad Libs, which means if they are very much like Mad Libs, they need to not be three little functions. But I'm mostly interested in what sort of So will it work at this point? It might. Let's build and let's see what happens. I know I'm not showing what the freeze timer is. But I think... Okay. And turn on my controller. There it is. Let's start it and let's go. So 1, 2. I gotta get to 10. I don't think I'm rendering it, am I? I won't know where it is. Am I rendering it? It will actually work if I find it. There it is. It worked. So I'm not rendering. So let's see. Now I can buy the mood if I want. Up. I'm still frozen. I'm still using it. Ah, I haven't. I haven't said it. Oh, I got it again. So can you grab another one? Why would... So... Okay, I gotta get it rendering. Okay. And also, it is much, much, much too powerful. Now I can play the game forever. But first, let's get it rendered. So there's a sprite patch, there's a score, and I want to, similar to this one, freeze, and we're going to, that's the freeze texture. That's snowflake texture. So now I'll actually be able to see the thing. Well, now I made the tragic mistake of eating too many hearts. 9. Ah, come on. Well, I guess it's now also a hazard because it's completely useless. 9. Here's the snowflake. I can still move fast. So the thing is, I can do this forever then, really. So that's how long do I want to play for? First, each time cost me. Okay. So I think, all right. Okay. I think I get the idea. I think I've got a concept of how I want to do this. Okay, now my time has gone away. And here's the next bit. Okay, here's the bit that if the freeze timer's on, the freeze timer will not show up. Well, you cannot get another freeze timer while you're in a freeze timer. And in this way, I think I'm going to nerf it a little bit so that, yeah, I think that's way too much there. So the extra freeze time we're going to put for 15 seconds just at the moment. But it's going to come back, you have to come back to real time in order to, so there's show heart, show freeze. If that is true, so we're going to do this. If board state freeze time remaining is 0.0 second, then the board state with heart. Ooh, the freeze is there. Show freeze, show heart, heart. So I'm going to, while freezing, and I really do need to have it rendering, let's put it on the screen. Mood and freeze. And that's going to be at 180 and 210. Freeze. That's going to be the freeze time remaining. So you cannot double up on your freeze. You can't keep freezing yourself forever like you can with hearts. I'm allowing you to do that with hearts, but not with the freezes. And then also, while frozen, where's the get movement multiplier? So I'm going to and board state dot freeze time remaining equals 0.0 second. Okay, so must not be frozen, must have mood time remaining, and must not be frozen in order to get to the multiplier. Okay, will it work? Okay, let's do it. So, if you want to do the freeze, because it takes quite a bit. How long does it take? How long can you do it for? How long does it take to get it up to the score of 10? About half the time. So now I'm frozen. Oh, this is not a winning proposition at all. This does not help you with it. No, you need much more time. Yeah, you need much more time. In order to make it a value proposition, you must have way more time than that. So, okay, 15 seconds is no good. It has to be 60. No, I've made, here, you can, okay, so the freeze cost is 10. Alright. It takes you 30 seconds to get 10. Okay, that's 2. So every once in a while, you're going to get a little more. In a way, it's almost attractive too. Now, because sometimes, okay. Now and again, you'll get, okay. So now I'm on my freeze timer. times at 34. I'm not letting... Where's my... Heart's not currently not showing up. Did I do something to that? I don't know. Finding out about how many I can get in 60. So... Another freeze. The heart did disappear. Okay. You know what? I think let the mood still influence it. That's what I think. Let the happy timer still be happy even during the freeze. Or do I keep the freeze timer independent? Does the freeze timer not freeze the mood timer? Okay, the freeze timer freezes the main timer. Now, see, this is quite dull, because now I'm like, okay, here's my freeze. About to run out of freeze, and they go find the other freeze. Oh, gotta go get it. Now, how many seconds does it take me to get here? Okay. Where can I get it? Okay. Okay, so it's a good mechanic to require you not to be in a freeze in order to get a freeze. Still not sure about how mood and freeze interoperate. Do I let you buy them? And also, why don't I see them? Why don't I see the ability to grab a heart while I'm frozen? Didn't think I did anything to mess that up. Go get them. So there's that. Now, and then at this point, if the game is complete-ish, does this game make enough sense? I don't know. So does it go with the theme of thinking way back? The theme is a hobby, and so the heart really represents your hobby. The freeze, I don't know what the freeze represents anymore. It's kind of like a... Yeah, I gotta let it still be in effect. And I gotta make sure that the mood timer goes down even when the freeze timer is going down. Yep, okay. So, going to remove that limitation on the get movement multiplier. So the only thing that matters is the mood timer. Show heart. Where's my show heart? Show heart. If that is greater than the heart cost. Ah. Why, look at that. That would be why. Then, what in the world? But then why wasn't the... Very strange. Oh, okay. weird side effect of what happens. Because the first time you get that, it's going to hit that one first. If that's greater than 0, it would just remove the heart, even if it was found. Okay, it now makes more sense. So now the hearts will show up. Now the hearts will allow you to go twice as fast, even during a freeze. And then okay, I think it now will work the way I want it to. My goodness. Okay, so get the freeze. Alright, I gotta get 5. I'm trying to make it so the hearts only exist when I don't have a heart, when I don't have the mood timer going. That would be a good one too, because then you're wasting your... Nope, I'm going to leave the choice. You can refill up your... Oh wait, the mood timer's still not going down. That's the problem. I need to fix that. Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, if you want, go ahead, spend all your money. Spend it all. Spend it. Spend it. Kill your money. Hit them. Okay. Alright. And where's my timers? Set timers. Increase. We'll take this part out. The mood time is if that's the only way it remains frozen. We gotta play it again. But do we wind up with there's only one strategy to playing this game? It makes for not a very interesting kind of game. Or do I... Because really the score is money. A number of dollars. Gotta be something else that I can get. Okay, so let's freeze it. Then we're going to need a heart again. Okay. Do I have things that I can purchase? What else can this game do? Really the main thing is going after money, which is very much, you know what, you gotta be happy about stuff. You gotta manage your moods, you can go fast enough. If you're not doing what you want to do, and then the freeze is another weird thing. So what did I manage? I gotta get that. So... Yeah, they're completely broke because you're spending all your time trying to, alright, I like it, actually. Okay, I need you. So really what I'm doing here is go get money so that you can support the thing that makes you happy, whatever that is, that's the heart, and also spend it trying to elongate your life. which is what the freeze is. Try to maximize your time management, which costs money. Okay, I like it. And really, you just wind up broke. And it's got some. Get that? Another froze. Okay. Gotta be some other things though. Something you can save up for. I think that's the gonna be some other things to do. But as it is, oh, killer. Get to hurt. And I just really do like that the heart is shaped like an actual heart. This amuses me. Gotta be sure to get those up. We're slow again. Okay, go get them. How about a thing that doubles, multiplies the amount of money that you make? I don't know. So you're trying to manage your happiness. You're trying to. Oh, see now, that's an interesting one. Because what goes on there? Double your money. I don't know, something to something that so alright. Got earning potential. And then so money is your earning potential, and you're not going to be maximizing your earning potential unless you're happy. And so, I don't know, it's all abstract. I can put a backstory on it. I'm sure I can figure out something here. But in the end, what kind of thing do I have? And then, of course, alright, so there's like trophies that we need to have within the GameJolt API. And so let's say, okay, I can obviously, I can get a score up to 50 here. That's not a big deal. But then, so spend it to earn your trophy. And then, and then having that trophy gains you twice as much money or something, or next level of money. So there's like a meta game, something. I think that's got to be the next step, because this little interaction is interesting and can really augment the game experience and make for a meta game. I think that's going to be the key. And of course, but of course, I can't require that people log into GameJolt. So I think that would only be, so I think it has to store locally in something where once you close the game, it resets. But that's neither here nor there. So, okay, but that gives you the ability, you can work on it within one gaming session, and that's cool. Alright, well now we've been watching me play this game for entirely too long. It's not that cool of a game. But we are getting there. Some of the things we got to also fix the border thing, because that's just awful. And also, what is that? We got to get that going. And perhaps, okay. I'm thinking. Oh, we don't. Okay, we're too slow. Can I get it? I don't know that I can get it up to 100. It's my life savings. $100. I think I can do it. It's a rough one. Rough game. But yeah, hey, you know what? You get a nice high score, you let me know. And also, pretty quick here, we're gonna have to get integrating with the GameJolt API, because there's really no way to progress from here. Because we can go to the Trello board and we can say, you know what we did? We did that. Sure did. It doesn't reduce mood, but costs money. Anyway, so let's save it. We did that. And it freezes the timer. We did that. So that stuff's all done. We need its own sound effect. And then, yeah, it's time for GameJolt API. Also, we can make an about credit screen. And that'll be next up. So, thanks for hanging with me. This game is getting more and more interesting now. And we're less about the infrastructure of it. But there's still plenty of stuff to refactor. Maybe we'll get to that next time. But so either next time is a refactor, or next time is starting with GameJolt API. I'll leave it up in the air. And we will see you next time. The Joy of Functional Game Dev, Project 1, Episode 15. Please like and subscribe.